Hey, this is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video I wanted to talk about color selection when it comes to topwater lures. Now there's a lot of debate about which color works best under certain conditions, but it really comes down to the action of the lure, the presentation, and also the time of day that you're using these lures. That is what's going to be the biggest determining factor on whether or not they work or not really the color itself. So one thing you really have to, take into consideration with topwater lures is that they're on the surface of the water. The fish isn't going to be able to see a good portion of that lure. All it's really going to see is the underside of that lure. So, topwater lures that are either white or bone colored or have a white belly, those are going to imitate pretty much anything that a fish eats, because most bait fish and most of the forage that predators are eating that's in the water has a white belly. So if I had to go to the store and I just had to buy one color of topwater lures, it would be either a white or a bone or a very light colored topwater. Now there are going to be instances in where one color will work better over the other, and it really comes down to light versus dark, as opposed to the detail of the lure itself. So if anything, go out there and buy one light color topwater and then one dark color topwater. So for example, I have the Super Spook Junior here. I have it in bone silver. Then I also have a black and chartreuse sort of color. It also has some gold in there, which honestly I don't feel like that really does much. But if you have at least one light color, one dark color, that will definitely get the job done. Now lighter colors, they're going to be more suited for very clear water, and also a little bit later in the morning when that sun starts getting a little higher and you have brighter conditions. Now darker colors, they are more suitable for very murky water, very dark water, and also lower light periods. So very first thing in the morning, also later in the day or evening, rather later in the evening and also into nighttime, darker colors are going to be a little bit more effective. But like I said, if there was one color that I could keep with me at all times, it would definitely be a white or a bone color or a very light color, because that will work pretty much in all conditions. Because like I said, it's more about the noise, the splash, the vibration. That's what's going to draw the fish in, not the color itself. Now lastly, one thing you're going to notice when you start talking to people about topwater lures, or really any type of lure out there, it really comes down to confidence in that lure. People will have their own favorite colors, their own favorite models, their own favorite brands, and what happens is they go out and they use it and they start catching fish on it. Somebody else might go to the same location, use something else, and start catching fish on it, and they gain confidence in that lure itself. So that's what it really comes down to, especially with topwater lures. You might not know which color to get. You go to the store, you buy a hot pink one, and you start catching fish on it, and you now have confidence in that hot pink topwater lure. I was told to go out and get a bone color, started using it, started catching a lot of fish on it, so that's why this color has become my confidence color. So whenever you do go out there and purchase a lure, as long as you're catching fish on it, I'd say you're good to go. And with topwater lures, really don't worry about color too much, because again, it comes down more down to the presentation and the action of the lure itself. That's what's going to draw the fish in. Now, if you are interested, we do sell the Head and Super Spook Junior on our shop page, so you can pick some up there if you need some. Also, if you're one of our insider members, you do get an additional 20% off, so definitely be sure to take advantage of that. So that will wrap up this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Also, I'd like to know your feedback on your favorite lure color. We can sort of get a little poll going below this video to see which color wins. So definitely let us know in the comment section down below.
If you are new to Salt Strong, we are the largest online fishing club for saltwater anglers, and we guarantee you two things. Number one, you'll start catching more fish in less time. And number two, you will save a ton of money on your favorite tackle and gear with discounts available exclusively for our members. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com and we'll see you there.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live Salt Strong and wear the line today.